That got hammered last night.
Yeah, speaking of
Trashed.
drunk.
I don't really think I was that bad.
There are 21 shots in the bottle.
Okay.
And we accounted for 2, 3.
Perfect. Half a bottle.
And then you took 7 of those. There was like less than half a bottle left.
For context, I did drunk dating girls.
Yeah.
I only called one ex, which I think that's pretty good.
You called her on the date and then had them talk to each other. That was a psychotic move.
No, it's a review. Yeah. Imagine if you're at a restaurant and someone's like, I don't know, call this 5-star Yelp reviewer.
I guess, yeah. It's a little different.
I asked
Wait, but you know what?
people to come.
He was hitting up the huzz.
It's okay. We get that when we're a little drunk and
The crazy thing was, Zach being drunk was only half of the day yesterday.
People don't understand this. I am a father now. I'm raising a
oh yeah, we haven't even got into that. Did you ever respond to that? Oh.
Well, no, she responded to the Diddy thing, and then I sent the picture.
Hold on.
We can't talk about that.
What do you mean, the Diddy thing?
What do you mean?
What are
you can't
you
talk about that and it's smooth into your mic.
Yeah, but hold on. You sent a Diddy thing to a girl?
You know how we were talking about? You know how we talk about me being bad at texting women, and sometimes I send jokes that I think are funny.
Yeah.
I'd made a joke about like a news headline, and then she said, "Well, all publicity is good publicity," and I just sent a link to the original Diddy article.
You said, are you sure?
I said Diddy disagrees. Funny.
That's really funny, actually. That's not that bad.
That wasn't bad.
No.
Do you know what's crazy though? Is that the Diddy trials have begun.
Begun.
And
Started.
and no one's really talking about it because I don't know if they purposely did this, but it makes sense on why they would. It started the day of the Met, and the Met's in New York, the Diddy trials are in New York, and so everyone was focused on the Met and talking about the Met, and so no one's really talking about the trials.
You're talking about it?
Well, here's
You
the thing
hypocrite.
with that is that I feel like nobody's talking about the Diddy trials because it's not a question of like, did he do this or did he not? It's just like, he definitely did all of these things. Like there's so much,
Diddy or didn't he?
like there's so much like just footage of him, assaulting the woman.
Are you editing this, Jared?
Yeah.
No.
This isn't live streamed, is it? Why are y'all acting like that?
We
Because
decided to test live streaming this week.
He's going to keep it in but bleep it to get our reactions.
I know, that's why I like doing stuff.
You're like you're
What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 8. What is it?
256.
256 of the Dropouts podcast. Intro music's coming
Wait,
inbound.
we have to introduce ourselves. Zach, who are you?
What?
We did it last week and people liked it, and it's also good for new viewers coming in.
You said my name, though.
I know, but
Jared, who are you?
okay, there you go. See, I'm Jared. But
What are we in kindergarten?
I'm just, and then that's
Fun
Alyssa.
fact.
Alyssa, can you please hit the intro music?
Could have
Holy
name tags.
hell.
Zach.
Skyler.
Who is it?
Alyssa.
Jared.
I really want to play the game where we all have something on our foreheads and we're trying to guess who we are. I think that would be so fun. Maybe for like a drunk episode or something.
Well,
you know
explain
that
it.
game where you put like
Yeah, they did it on The Office.
That was just races, right?
Wait, what?
What's up?
Wasn't it races on The Office?
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember that.
I didn't watch that episode.
Diversity Day, episode number 2.
It's from season 1.
It's episode 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I think when I was first starting to get into The Office, everybody told me to just skip season 1.
That is
no,
true. You want to start on season 2, come back to season 1.
But basketball is a phenomenal episode. Diversity
It's a
Day,
great episode, but you come
one of the
back
best
to it.
episodes.
You come back to it,
That's the thing. I've seen the basketball episode, but that was because somebody took me back to season 1.
Sometimes you got to go back. I'll tell you what, the nation that I love is falling under attack.
That got hammered last night.
Yeah, speaking of
Trashed.
drunk.
I don't really think I was that bad.
You
a lot of people say I'm good at it.
Yeah,
Zach.
well, I'm driving home last night. He opens the car door
While you're driving?
while I'm driving. And also, they were doing construction. And so we were approaching construction. I was like, dude, close the door. Close the door. And then he closed the door and immediately goes, spits a loogie into the windshield.
Not a loogie. I had no phlegm.
Wait, like
It was
he
clear.
spits it in the car forward?
Okay, can I?
I would have
No.
thrown up.
I need
I
to
was
say
laughing.
something. I need to
felt
say
funny.
something. Not a loogie. Second off, those 2 things that you just told me, get off your phone. Those 2 things that you just told me I only now remember because you've said it.
Yeah, that's a staple of
I
kind
think-
of being.
But that's
that
not
drunk.
blacking out.
kind of
It's called
is.
browning out.
No, if you remember, yeah, browning out's a better term. But you remembered coming home. So he came home and he laid down on the floor.
I lied down.
Lied down, and we brought him pizza. And
I shared with my dog.
yeah, but how do you remember that?
That was a bonding experience.
Okay.
I was sitting on the
So
ground.
memorable.
I just remember I really needed to soak up the alcohol. So I came in, I made about 2 feet. And there was something about, it felt Lewis and Clarky to me to be there. I was like, no one's really sat here. Like,
That is true. No one sat in our entryway before.
That is very true.
Everyone's just kind of walked right through it.
Yeah. So I put my head down, I was lying flat, and I realized that's not a good idea. So I came back up.
You got the spins.
I was on the teacup ride for a second. And then I was sitting there and Handsome came up. I had 2 slices of pizza, and then suddenly I had 1.
Yeah, I know. I hand him. He's like, Jared, I need pizza. And so I hand him the 2 slices of pizza. And before I make it back to the kitchen, he goes, Jared, I need more pizza. I was like, how'd you burn through 2 pieces? He goes,
He loved it.
Handsome got it. He stole it from me.
Where'd he go with it? He eat it right beside you? Or did he run off?
He sat down and ate it right next to me.
Aw.
He thought I got it for him. I said, here you go, boy.
The funniest thing about Zach being drunk is whenever he is around somebody, he's so, I don't know the word to describe it, but like say he would like poke your elbow or like sideswipe you on accident or something. He'd just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can I do that? I'm like,
I
he's
do that?
very intuitive of like every little thing he does.
That might be your experience.
Yeah, that's
he goes to the bathroom, first of all, for 3.5 minutes just to pee. And I'm trying to vlog it because he's making some weird
Vlogging
sounds
him
in there.
the bathroom?
No,
Didn't
I'm
realize that
just vlogging the door because he's making weird sounds and whatever. So I'm standing there for 3.5 minutes. He comes out and he goes, eh, and then fucking dick slaps me.
Did I?
The hardest I've ever been hit there.
Mid shoot. Yeah. You also
I didn't remember doing that.
Also, at the end of the shoot, you went to the bathroom. Everyone was like, all the girls had left except Lucy, who kind of screwed us.
Oh, I did, for context, I did drunk dating girls.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the...
He was drunk. The girls weren't drunk. But he afterwards, Matt, who's our lovely sound guy, was trying so he wanted to leave so bad, but you were mic'd up, and you went into you're like, I have to pee, and you went to the bathroom, and 5 minutes passed. The lights are off in the bathroom at this point.
There's no motion.
And they're like, Skyler, can you go check on him? I don't know if he's yeah. So I'm like, Zach, are you good? And you go, all good, just peeing. And I'm like, I say, well,
been 5 minutes.
I said, well, it's dark in there. And you said, all good, just peeing. I said, okay. And so then I go and sit back down with him. 5 more minutes pass, and I was like, fuck, what is he doing in there? I got to go check on him. Zach, just peeing in here. Don't worry about it. And I said, okay, well, it's been about 10 minutes. And you go, really? I'm like, yeah.
Just
Yep.
sitting in the dark.
I was like, Matt needs the mic off of you. And you go, okay, 1 second. 5 more minutes pass. And then I come to where and you go, you go, it's coming out now.
It does take a while for it to come out.
Not 15 minutes. And when you're drunk, it should take way faster.
Yeah.
Well, I could feel the pressure, and I knew it was coming. So I was kind of just sitting there, and
God,
So you went to the bathroom premeditated?
I was unmedicated. I only called one ex, which I think that's pretty good.
You called her on the date and then had them talk to each other. That was a psychotic move.
No, it's a review. Yeah, imagine if you're at a restaurant and someone's like, I don't know, call this 5-star Yelp reviewer.
That's true.
I guess, yeah.
You
It's a little different.
You also are the biggest baby when you get drunk because he was sitting in the office area. The truck is literally 20 feet from the door, and you go, pull the truck around. I'm like, really? You say, pull it around. I said, okay, I pull it around. And then, but you don't get up when I pull around. I hit the horn. I have to come in and get you.
You hit the horn?
Yes. And I said, it's here. I pulled it around. You go, okay. And you say, grab my backpack. I'm like, where is it? It could be several places, Skyler. All right. Well, can you give me a map?
Did I?
Yeah, you described where it was. I found it.
And also, you don't throw a tantrum, but like a child, a baby is kind of like a perfect description for it.
I don't think I'm angry about it.
You're not
No, no.
angry. You're not angry.
very
But
hopeful.
like last night after the shoot, you were dead set on going out, And
and everyone was lying to me. I could tell the whole time.
And
every single time, Skyler kept on going, we got pizza at the house. We'll eat that and then go out.
No, I promised you. I said, I would have stood by this.
You left me on the ground of an entryway.
When we finished that pizza last night, if you wanted to go out, I would have went out. I was just praying that by the time you got here, you were sick as fuck and did not want to go out. That's what I was praying.
I was a soldier.
But you were a soldier.
Here's the thing. So you wanted to go out. No one else wanted to go out. And you were sitting on the couch and you were refusing to get up.
In the office?
Yeah. If we didn't agree to go out. And so then that's why
Because
we had
we'd
to
already
concoct a scheme.
No, we had already agreed to go out.
No one had ever agreed to go out.
I
This is
agreed.
you saying it.
No,
You kept
Anderson
saying it.
agreed because he's like, oh, we should get it shots at the bar, mate.
Well, Anderson kept saying that. He was saying that because you kept saying you want to go out. Anderson had a dinner he had to be at 9:45.
Anderson was going to be gone regardless.
He's a liar.
And also, he doesn't drink.
And here's the thing that pisses me off: we should get that motherfucker on the mic. That motherfucker in there, Robbie. He will be like, he'll come up to me, Skyler, we can't go out tonight. And then you'll say, Robbie, can we go out tonight? And he's like, I'm down for whatever. And then he'll pull me aside, Skyler, we can't do this. But he just puts me in the middle of it. Then I have to be like, oh no, we're not going out.
Yeah, and then you have to put me in the
Here
middle
he comes.
of it.
Come over here and defend yourself, coward.
He said you
No, I
wanted to
didn't.
go.
I was adamant from the beginning. People don't understand this. I am a father now. I'm raising a fucking rat.
Oh, yeah, we haven't even got into
Goddamn
that.
nightmare.
I asked
Wait, but you know what?
people to cuddle last night.
What?
He asked
on.
people to cuddle last night.
Oh, it
He was
didn't
hitting
happen.
up.
It's all right.
He was hitting up the
All
huzz.
the girls.
Hey, we all make mistakes
All the
sometimes.
girls.
It's okay. We get that when we're a little drunk and
See, but here's the thing. We all said that we all make those mistakes. He goes, none of it was a mistake.
Yeah, I think when anybody's drunk, if they want to hit up somebody that they want to cuddle with, it's intentional.
You telling Zach, the story of Zach opening the car door, my favorite memory with Robbie is when Robbie was blacked out drunk and we were coming home from, where were we? We were in,
Were we all together?
yeah.
Is it a movie?
No, it was like, I don't know. It was somewhere.
Is
He
it
was
a
so
song?
drunk. No. And he starts taking my hands when I was driving and goes, like, puts them up. He goes, woo! And Robbie's just opening the door. He's honking
were all
the
together?
horn.
Wait, yeah, when was this?
It was a while ago.
I don't think I've ever seen Robbie
Hold on,
like
Robbie,
that.
what?
We were leaving that bar playing Heads Up.
We were leaving the bar playing Heads Up.
I was invited to that.
What bar were we playing Heads Up at?
He said we were at a bar called Dog Pound. I don't.
I don't remember
Dog
that.
Pound's a
I
gym.
think, I think you and Robbie just went on a date.
It may have just been me and Robbie now that I'm thinking
Robbie
about
and
it.
I.
Robbie and I.
No, I was not hanging out with this.
Robbie, come
Do
get
that
on.
sometimes.
Robbie just yelled from the back. I was not hanging out with Alyssa by myself.
Robbie, we have hung out before, just me
Sit
and
down
you.
over here. Wait, Silver Lake or Highland Park?
Yeah, Highland Park.
Oh, we did get drunk that night. We did get drunk.
Then we went in the hot tub.
I don't have a headache or anything.
Because
Is
you
it a
just
fog?
took shots.
There's a fog.
Yeah, it's a fog. Is your stomach messed up?
No.
sleeping.
You didn't have like a bad diarrhea thing this morning?
No.
That happens to me every time.
It's crazy how many shots you can take with and not throw up. It's definitely your height and size plays a role into it
I guess I'm just
It's
a really
crazy.
big, strong guy.
because you've only drank really 3 times in your life.
5.
5.
No, wait, we were at, it was the night we all went
Don't
to
giggle
Highland
over.
Park to go bowling.
Okay.
And then we didn't go bowling.
Yeah.
And remember we went to that one bar where we were playing, it was the Arroyo Club. We were playing Heads Up and eating the smash burgers. And then we went to that barber shop bar.
yeah.
The sneaky-
I remember this.
And yeah, you don't remember.
How do you
we
not
were-
remember? It was the day. Oh, it was the day Luca got traded.
Yeah, we were all hammered. That's why you don't remember it. We were trashed.
oh, okay. That
But
makes
do you not remember? Maybe it was just I was taking Robbie home because we live by each
No,
other.
we were driving back here, because everyone parked here to.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then we went in the
Wasn't
hot tub
invited.
and then we left.
I don't think you were in
Zach
town.
was out of town. Actually, I think you were in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I have a good memory.
clearly.
Clearly.
Where was I?
But it just cracked
Where
me
were you
up.
on the night Luca got traded? I remember it was like
among the
9/11.
So I guess I did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job, and you did drink so much. So we bought, for people that want to kind of get an idea of how much you drink, we bought a full bottle. There was a bottle of tequila, a bottle of vodka, a full bottle of Buffalo Trace bourbon. We get there, we start the thing. Me and Zach both take a shot together, and then
Camaraderie.
I think I took 2 more half shots, so maybe 2 shots in total. And then Matt, who is our sound guy, he also took a shot of bourbon.
Okay,
That's
that's half
it.
the bottle.
That's
That's
nowhere
not
close to
half the bottle. That's maybe the neck
There are
of the
21
bottle.
shots in the bottle.
Okay.
And we accounted for 2, 3, and then Kate took 1, 4.
Perfect. Half the bottle.
And then you took 7 of those. There was like less than half a bottle left. It was literally what the bottle was when I was in law school on one of my good nights. That's what my bottle would look like.
Oh, perfect. On par. On
On
course.
par. But then you also
I'm a
took shots
scratch
of tequila and
scratch-
maybe vodka too.
Oh my
That's
god!
the thing. Yeah, you
took
were
all
also
3.
Yeah, you were taking shots of other things as well.
But he did it for the bit, like, 'cause at one point, like, the sound guy was like, "No, Zach, no more." And then Anderson and Ruck were like, "We got to get him food. Like, he's not
Yeah.
functioning." And then I'm like, "Don't tell him not to do it because he's gonna do it."
At one
That's
point,
what happened.
Rec like
So I was
ran
like,
at
"Do it."
you.
I'm like, "You got to reverse psychology."
At one point, Rec like ran towards you as you were throwing back a shot, and I legit thought he was gonna like tackle you.
He's a nice guy.
Rec was panicked the last hour of the shoot. She's like, I don't know what to do here. He's hammered.
I was like, well, that's the whole point of the. I do remember he kept on telling his girlfriend, "Are they official?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I kept saying, "You got a good guy."
No, you kept saying, Savannah, you got to marry Rack.
I'm sure he appreciated that.
You did say something at the I don't know if they, well, we don't need to keep this part in. I don't know if they said, I love you. And you kept making that joke at the end. You're like, tell him you love him. Say it out loud.
It was
Nice.
funny.
It's when you walked into the office today. It looked like how a parent would walk home after a kid just had a party.
Well, Will walked in and he's like, "Did you guys have a party?"
Insane. There was the little red Solo cups all over the psych wall. It looked like you guys just took the table and went
Oh, he did. He absolutely
because
did.
the cards were everywhere. The alcohol bottles were just insane.
I didn't think I did that.
No, you did.
I did this.
They told you to, though.
Somebody
Oh,
told
they
me.
told him to?
Yeah, they wanted it for the shot.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Don't act like you're Mr. Innocent. You stormed
I'm
out
Mr.
of the,
Nice Guy.
You stormed out of the bathroom at one point and then slapped his lemon juice across the room. And
I didn't like that. I forgot about that until you said that, but I didn't like that.
Oh, no, it wasn't in your hand.
No.
no, it was on the
good
table.
LJ,
though.
good lemon juice.
Yeah, but it was just somewhere.
I do
Yeah,
think Zach was like playing it up though.
I was playing it up. I wasn't even.
No, he
drunk.
was. Zach,
Like, he was drunk.
Robbie
He was playing
came
it
to me.
up
He's
a
like, dude, Skyler, I don't even think he's drunk. I think he's just playing. I'm like, he's
He knows what he's doing.
No, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get a good
He's
video.
a showman.
I'm a showman. I felt like Hugh Jackman out there.
Oh my god!
And we
What?
had everyone fooled except for me.
Yeah, I should have drank more actually.
Oh, so you lying on the cold stone feeding pizza with your dog.
Is a memory worth 1,000 words. And Handsome, one of the best days of his life, probably. So,
Yeah.
if I can give that gift to an animal that can't speak, if I can give that to those that are mute, I'll do it every time.
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace.
Squarespace! Oh, you think you're a big man, huh? You think you're a big woman, huh? That's gonna get a job in this economy? Well, guess what? If you don't have your resume, if you don't have proof that you've actually done something, what are you really doing? Oh, I'm a photographer, I'm a chef, Get yourself a website with Squarespace. And don't send them to an Instagram where they decrease all, like the picture quality and stuff. You want to send them to Squarespace. Not only is it an online resume, it's also an e-commerce place. Like we sell things. We sell shirts. Zach, how do you sell it? Well, we use Squarespace. But Zach, I don't know how to code drag and drop. But Zach, what if I don't even like dragging and dropping? AI. There's no excuse for you not to have an online identity with your own website these days. You're literally holding yourself back. You put yourself in the handcuffs. You put yourself in the back of the car, and you're headed to jail. You're headed to internet jail.
And to go into even more detail of what Zach was saying, I know building a website sounds intimidating, but like he said, you don't have to know how to code. They have award-winning drag and drop templates. And now with AI, you can just tell Squarespace what you want your website to look like, and it will help build it for you. It's actually incredible.
So head on over to squarespace.com/dropouts to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Use that code dropout. That is, head over to squarespace.com/dropouts to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using that sweet code dropouts.
Thank you, Squarespace. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Mental health is not just like this fad that's going on right now. People are noticing it's really working and changing their lives. I'm so glad the stigma is going away. When I was able to get into therapy and actually talk about the things that were going on, it didn't obviously cure every single thing in my life, but it took the pressure off a lot of the little things that were just racing around in my head that just made the bigger things even worse. So if you get a chance, try some therapy. And I think BetterHelp is the easiest way to get into therapy because it's all online. I think therapy is kind of going to the gym for your mind. It's like we do it for our body. Everybody knows working out or your body makes sense. Okay, well, Your mind is part of your body, and you need to work that out too. You need to get out those feelings. You need to talk. You need to talk to professionals. This will only give you a happy, nicer life. I cannot recommend it enough.
And like Zach said, BetterHelp is fully online, which makes it super affordable and convenient. And they've helped over 5 million people. So you're not alone in this journey. And if for whatever reason, the therapist that you're matched with doesn't work out, you can switch therapists at no additional charge. And if you didn't know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so there's no better time to sign up for BetterHelp than right now. And Zach, where can they go?
We're all better with help, so you can go to betterhelp.com/dropouts to get 10% off your first month. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/dropouts to get 10% off your first month. Thank you, BetterHelp.
The crazy thing was Zach being drunk was only half of the day yesterday. The other half, Skyler is now a father.
It's been so bad.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you.
He didn't get much sleep last night.
Not
but-
barely a wink. That fucking rat Millard Fillmore. Oh shit. Yeah, we were at the office yesterday, and Anderson comes in. He's like, "Guys, mates, there's a fucking animal out here in the parking lot."
That's Australian.
And we go out there, and
Say mate like
there was a mouse. We think it's a mouse. Could be a rat. Could be a fucking tiger.
rat for
I don't know what the
sure.
fuck it is.
Could be a tiger.
I had a lot of people telling me it's a squirrel. I don't know.
Not a squirrel.
I would
No.
love if it was a squirrel.
It may not make it through the fucking day. We'll see. But it's literally this big. It's so small. Can't see it. So it has to. We did research. It has to be 1 to 2 weeks old. And I also, you know how it has on its little belly that little black thing. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
There's a little black thing on its belly, and I was really worried that it was a parasite.
Yeah.
It's the umbilical cord.
Oh my God. So this thing is
It's
like
fresh.
Yeah.
It's not a week or 2 weeks old.
It's probably less.
few
I think
days.
I think it's probably around 7 days.
Like 18.
And so we found it, and it was just writhing around on the concrete outside, and we were like, didn't know what the fuck to do with it. And I just didn't want someone to run over it. And it just, I don't know. I don't know what I was
You
thinking.
wanted to be a savior.
I decided to pick this fucking thing up, bring it inside. And it was good yesterday because we had a heating pad at the office that it could get warm on. Mm-hmm. But I thought I had a heating pad here at the house. Turns out Robbie has it.
For
You
what
stole
reason?
the heating
I
pad.
had when I hurt my neck, Skyler let me borrow it. And I
Aw,
never
just a father all the way around.
And then,
but he's not using the heating pad for a disgusting little mouse.
but Millard froze his ass off last night, I think. And that's what the problem was because he kept waking up because I think he was so cold.
Oh.
And you're not supposed to feed them when they're cold. You need to get them their body temperature up warm.
Oh my God.
And
How do
so
you
I have
keep
him out.
track
I
of
have him out in
this?
the sun right now. He's he's in a box with he's got some pellets and stuff in there. He's having a good time, but I'm trying to warm him up a little bit so I can feed him. I don't know what to do. I've been texting fucking people.
What kind of milk do they eat?
Kitten milk.
You
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. And also, so they drink kitten milk, and you have to feed them with a syringe because they will. And let me preface this: if any of you ASPCA motherfuckers want to come in and say, "Oh, you're doing a bad job at this," fuck you! I found the rat out there, and I'm doing my goddamn best. This rat, Millard or Millie, it could be I think it is a girl. So Millie,
Can we call her Philly Millie?
you have to use a syringe.
It's a girl now?
I think it is a girl. I don't see any genitals on it.
She is allowed to be whatever she wants whenever she wants.
She's gender
Fair.
fluid for the time being.
Free to be.
But you need the syringe to feed it. And so we're playing all this by the hip. We order some kitten milk, order a syringe. The syringe is like way too big of a syringe for.
Give us her.
Yeah, thank you. I said like. And so I was trying to feed it, and I waterboarded him with hot milk yesterday.
Just shot it straight down
You
his
blame
throat.
Alyssa, you said.
No, he didn't blame me. He's calling. I'm so confused by the gender. You just said him.
I don't know what the fuck he is or her.
Let's go with that rat for now.
They, them.
Her name, I'm going to call him Millard. Okay?
They, them.
Millard got waterboarded the fuck out of him.
But yesterday,
I was like, shit, Millard. Then I was like having to hold him, trying to
drain it.
tapping. I was doing, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm dying. I had to clean this
Touching it with your
motherfucker with
bare
a.
hands. It's disgusting.
I know. I had on gloves until I washed him, it, and now and now and now, Millard is somewhat clean. Besides all of the milk stains, because he does get a little milk bath every time I bathe him.
Oh, that's cute though.
Not very.
No, it's.
but you
kind
said it
of
was Alyssa's
disgusting.
fault that he got waterboarded.
Yo, it was her fault because another thing that people don't understand about these fucking rats. I don't know how they survive. I don't know how there's so many of them because they take everything to fucking survive. They have to be warm. Their body temp has to be high for them to eat. Also, the milk has to be 98 degrees. And so I was trying to warm the milk up in the microwave, and I had already put it in the syringe. Alyssa puts it in there. No, Alyssa filled it up, and then she warmed it up too much, made the milk too hot, and it also created a pressure bubble on the syringe.
First of all, okay.
How do we
continue.
have kitten milk?
We Uber Eats it.
It's
We
crazy.
Postmated that in a syringe. So I
Who
could feed this.
milked the cat?
I don't know. It was
No.
in a can.
First of all, yes, I
You
got the
created an
syringe.
air pocket that fucked Millard
I
up.
told you how to use the syringe. I used syringes before. You
Well-
have to take out, you have to push the air out, pull it back in, and do it again because so you don't create air pockets.
What'd you use a syringe
But then you
for?
warmed it up too long and created an air pocket.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a syringe is.
What did she
rocket
use syringe
science.
for?
What? No, first of all, it's what I just you use syringes.
If Millard dies, it's your blood.
No, but I also I've also
Do you have track marks? Let's see them. It's a syringe. Go ahead.
I don't like how inquisitively you looked.
I've also put it in the microwave. I said you can't put plastic in the microwave, and you said it's
You can't
fine.
put baby in a corner. You can put plastic anywhere you want.
Okay, fair. And I put it in the microwave, 10 seconds tops. It exploded. What am I supposed to do with that? And so I gave it to you.
I'll
Whatever.
be honest, I'm trying my best, guys, for Millard.
You want to go show him the rat?
The
Yeah,
syringe
go get the
exploded?
rat. Yeah.
Bring
in
him-
the
bring him in.
microwave.
Bring in the rat.
It's a damn rat.
Bring in
Dead.
the
And
rat.
I'm about, if I can't figure out a home for this rat, I'm about 3 days away of strapping his end to his back and popping him on the ass and sending him on his way. I'm just letting him figure it out there in the.
Go get it.
Do you want me to go get it? Really?
Go get
You
it.
have to
Yeah,
show the
go
rat.
get him.
But put the
Every
mic
time.
in. Put the
Every
mic
time.
in.
Bring out the rat.
I called my mom, FaceTime my mom, and looking at her, and
It.
and
There.
she was like, "What is that? What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "It's a rat." She goes, "Oh God, no! You gotta kill it." I was like,
It's so long. I mean, dude, yeah, if we were just killing ugly things, you guys would be dead a long time ago. I just don't think it's right that we do it to animals.
"Well, then why would you be alive?"
Boom. Roasted. Good one,
She
Alyssa.
just, it's not good. She did the same joke that I did.
I know, but she turned it back on you.
I feel terrible.
You feel like because of the alcohol terrible? I almost caught that. I'll have you know. Oh, she got the bigger one.
You looked at him.
It was funny though, because I went off to kind of like work by myself because
That hurt.
That was cool though. It bounced off of your foot and then exploded. Sorry. Go ahead. Oh, hold that thought.
Where should I go, Jared?
just sit down and
yeah, just sit
hold it.
down and then we can zoom in and enhance.
This is Millard. He is getting warm right now, so I need to get him back out there because he's.
Oh my God, you could hear it.
Is it too warm?
No, he needs to be warm.
How warm?
This is Millard.
Like how warm can a rat's nest get? You know? Whoa! Wait, hold it. Can you hold him up to the mic?
Why are you shaking so much?
No, he's shaking.
Millard's moving. It's okay, Millard. I do need to wash my hands. And I know what y'all are thinking. Skyler, get a better crate. I'm figuring it out.
He's
He's
using
just a father for
Tupperware.
one day.
Tupperware with fucking shredded paper to create warmth for Millard. Oh, Millard.
People are not going to understand that the top's not fully on, so they think you're suffocating it.
Oh, the top's not on.
It's half on, half off, just so he doesn't go. I guess you don't even need the top.
Like big lights.
Top on a trap heat in there.
Oh. He said he has a big air gap, if you couldn't hear him.
But he's using the top kind of like a greenhouse, so it traps the warmth in there. So does this make Skyler the rat king? Is that how this works?
The rat daddy.
Rat daddy, I like that.
Ratty.
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 Skyler, rat.
Skyler Ratty Horn.
What is the rat daddy from? That's from something.
Rat daddy?
A rat daddy.
There's the cat daddy, which is a dance.
No, I think it's a
There's a school shooting.
TikTok.
I don't know. Look it up. But it was funny. At one point, you know, the office was a little overstimulating yesterday. So I just like went off to work by myself. And I don't know what I missed. And maybe you two can give me some insights. But I come back and there's a graph on like our common area whiteboard that has two axes. It's one, people uncomfortable in the office, and then rats brought into the office, and there's an exponential curve in there.
It's a hockey stick.
So
Well-
what happened there?
It did say fruit flies, not people uncomfortable at the office.
Oh, I think the people at the office was maybe the title of the graph then at the
So
bottom.
there were some fruit flies in the office, and Andy being Andy, he was like, it's because of the rat.
Got
and so
you.
we made a graph for Skyler to show how many fruit flies have equivalented.
How many fruit
Equal-
flies?
Equivalent.
How many fruit flies per rat?
I don't know.
Anderson's stupid.
I
with the
think it
fucking
was one fruit fly, but we've always had fruit flies.
He said
It's
there
the
were
summer.
4 fruit flies since the rats entered the building. There's not a correlation.
I also didn't see any fruit flies.
Fruit fly
he's an
don't bother
idiot.
me.
He's just he's a little
lovable
squirrely
idiot.
bird.
And can I say something?
Go for it.
I want to say something to all you people at home.
Okay.
All you dumb sons of bitches in the comments.
Oh,
Here's the thing. Last week, me and the fellas caught some flack here.
we're just changing subjects.
I just want to get
quick.
this off my chest because I remember you said you FaceTimed your mom to show her the rat. I heard that I was always walking off, and I just
Yeah.
it triggered this memory in my head. People were in the comments like, they took it too far. They took it too far calling Alyssa's mom.
We don't respect boundaries.
We don't respect boundaries. Hey guys,
You
guess
guys
what?
did take it kind of too far.
Guess what, guys? Hey guys, guess what? Alyssa mom loves her and watches everything she does, and guess what? It's on YouTube, you dumb fucks. So everything we talk about, her mom already knows. So use your fucking brain cells, you idiot fucks. And also, if it was something that Alyssa didn't want, if we say something on here that Alyssa doesn't want, guess what? We fucking edit the podcast.
And
we
there
can
was-
cut anything we want.
There was something. She asked me to cut out a certain part of that conversation,
What
and
part?
I did.
You
I'm not
fucking
going to bring it up
idiot.
again.
You dumb idiots.
I think you guys did take it a little too far.
You were there with us, you jackass.
you were.
I was in on it?
Egging it on too.
What did I do?
I was in
Which
on
part
it.
of it?
No, my mom's fine because she
Yeah,
was
she
in
is.
on. Watch yourself. She was in on
I
the
don't
bit.
know how.
Yeah, true. She was in on the bit because then she called Skyler. Like it was just it was like a funny thing. When I was talking to her about it at home, I was like, that was hilarious. She goes, yeah, I figured it'd be funny if I just called him because she doesn't have anybody else's number.
I'm excited for your tell all.
Yeah.
You guys are just so stupid at home.
That's rude. Not all of them.
Sorry, not all of you.
Tell me how you really
I
feel.
saw it. It was making me so mad. It's like, put 2 and 2 together, you idiots.
Also, there was a comment on Patreon.
But maybe it was coming out of a place of nurturing and love. You got to think
Yeah,
about
maybe
well,
they
be
were
a better parent
protecting
then.
me.
Nurture a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
There was a comment on Patreon that said they're like, pretty privilege is real because Jared tries to make the same jokes that Zach and Skyler do, but Zach is more handsome, Skyler's funnier and closer with Alyssa. So then Jared just comes across as an asshole. And I was like, damn, you called me ugly, unfunny, and a dick all in one comment.
It's a mean comment.
That's
No,
a crazy ass
That's
comment.
a simple threat.
That has nothing to
Pivot
do with like pretty privilege because that's just not who Jared is. Like Jared doesn't make the same jokes as Zach because it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think
Why wouldn't it
I think
work?
I tried to make
Because he's
one
not
of those
that
jokes, and then
style.
and then I got fucking ripped to shreds.
You called
not who
another
he
straight
is.
yesterday, and I thought it was funny because you DM'd the guy. I had posted
yeah, I
a
gotta
picture
see it.
of Millard on my
Yeah.
story, and someone responded and said, "What's 2020 Jared doing in a box?
Wait, hold
Damn.
on. Let me see what he said.
It's kind of funny.
He backtracked a little. I'm just
they always
I'm just
backtrack.
now reading it. I DM'd him. I said, I heard you were talking shit in Skyler's DMs. And he goes, no, I'm just saying the beard's a nice addition. I guess Georgia loyalty means nothing.
I know the guy.
We're-
from
we're
Georgia,
waiting.
I wouldn't have said a word.
We're way too candid with these people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like normally, if you have a podcast or whatever, and people DM you, people say, "All right, I'll let it go away." We're like, "Heard you were talking another thread."
Oh, dude,
We're going to step the fuck up.
I get fucking downright mean to some motherfuckers because they'll DM me thinking it's like joking, but they don't know me, and they'll like be joking too far, and I'll be like, "Fuck you," and then I'll go in on them.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny that they didn't even DM you. You went out of your way to DM them.
Well, yeah, that happened to me the other day though because you posted a photo of me and then someone said something DM'd you a joke about me.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did I tell you about
They
that?
sent me a photo of it.
Oh, that's right. I sent
I didn't
you a
actually
photo
read
of
it quite all the way because I was like doing something, but
It was I posted a photo of Skyler and he was smiling. It was on his birthday, and they said they said the nerve of them to call you Beaver is insane, and it was because you had a pretty wide smile, and yeah, so that was you did catch a stray in my DMs too, but I let you know about it because again loyalty, you know.
Sorry,
in your
it wasn't Rat Daddy that I was thinking of. It was Crack Daddy.
Crack Daddy.
You remember that TikTok with Dave Portnoy? Who's like the guy who's holding he was holding a luggage with no arms,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
goes Crack Daddy. That's
I'm
what I
a
was thinking of.
crackhead.
Is that part of the TikTok? Oh.
Just,
I was like, what?
but anyways, I was calling you a rat daddy, Skyler.
Yeah, I
and
think
it
that-
reminded me of crack daddy.
I think that might be your new nickname from now on is Skyler Rat Daddy Horn.
He's just on his phone.
Come on,
Skyler
man.
Rat Daddy Horn.
It's insane.
Okay, here's the thing.
like, look up. It's an hour out of your day where you don't have to be on your phone.
I'll be honest. Can I be completely honest with you guys? I've been in like this week. It's been like a 3-front war for me. I've been fighting all sorts of battles.
Okay. Are you able to talk about those battles?
Yeah, I had.
Also, he's back on Zins, so he's good, as you can
Don't
see.
tell people. It's on
the cow.
Cut it.
Put a rat.
I was trying to be a
beacon.
beacon of hope.
Here's the thing. After our whole like shaved head conversation on the last episode, it was maybe
6 hours.
like not even. I feel like it was maybe 4 hours.
Here's what happened.
After that podcast was recorded that you went back on Zins, and tell the people why.
So here's what happened.
Hold on, Zach he's raising.
While
his
he's
hand.
telling the people why, I think I have to pee.
Okay,
Are
just
you
don't
going to
make
be
it
10
15
minutes?
Okay.
It takes a while to come out. I think it's part of the pills.
Okay, but the weird thing is, if you can feel that you have to pee,
Correct.
that means like the pressure's there. It's all built up. It's storming the
Not
castle.
necessarily. I think I've told you this. It's the muscles. It's the muscles around it that contract.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
though? Whenever you feel like you need to pee, you know how you go in and you kind of have to force it a little bit and it takes some time and then you pee after some time?
I'm not going to start forcing it while my pants are still on.
No. What I'm going to say is why don't you just fight through that for a little bit and see if the pee comes out a little bit easier.
My cousin tricked me when I was little and told me if I hold in my poop long enough, it turns into pee.
Constipated for a month.
But I see what he's saying. You know, I feel like you're giving into your body's malpractice. You know,
You have to fight it.
Yeah, you have to fight it until you really have to pee.
You know what someone told me once, which is the wildest statement, that if you pee while cleaning your ears, you have an orgasm.
Oh, dude, this is why I don't
And you tried it, didn't you?
No.
No, you have tried. It's fine. You've
No,
tried.
I swear to God I didn't. But I just thought that was the wildest thing someone's
don't
ever
fuck
told
with.
me.
Go pee. Go pee.
Zach is like walking around.
Why are you walking upstairs?
It's more than a pee.
You have to.
He has to poop. Okay, listen, he probably has the dads the day after drinking
I know.
shits.
I know. Yeah.
So,
Good luck with this experience.
oh my God. I mean,
Make it a quick one.
with what he drank yesterday, it's going to be liquid.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to preface this more. There aren't many services where you sign up and you get more money back than essentially you put in. And I'm not obviously guaranteeing this, but we're in a subscription apocalypse. Do you know how many things we're double subscribed to, or how many things we're subscribed to that we don't even use anymore? I can't stress this enough that Rocket Money is going to grab the money that's rightfully yours and put it back into your pocket. It's an itemized list of everything you're subscribed to and all the dumb things you don't use anymore that the companies don't want to say because they're getting that free money even though you don't even use their service. Imagine paying for a monthly car wash and you never wash your car. That sounds dumb, right? Well, think about all the services you pay for that you don't use. So if you're not using Rocket Money, it makes no sense. It's your money back in your pocket because you earned it, you worked for it, you deserve it, you got it for your birthday, you got it for Christmas. You know what I mean? Sorry for being so passionate about that.
To put it
I
more-
just think your money should be back in your pocket with Rocket Money.
To put it more concisely, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I've actually been using Rocket
Don't
Money
care.
for
Rocket
several
Money has over 5
several
million
months
users
right now,
and have saved a
and
total
I have
of 500 million people in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year
I've
when they
saved
use
more
all the
with
app's
Rocket Money.
premium features.
You can save more than the average. I'm just letting you know as somebody who has saved
You're
more
the most
than the
average person I've ever met in my
Well,
life.
no,
So
not when it comes to saving money with Rocket Money.
How about you shut your mouth while I say cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money? Download the Rocket Money app and enter the show name Dropouts in the survey so they know we sent you. Don't wait. Download the Rocket Money app today and tell them you heard about them from this show. Thank you, Rocket Money, for getting our coins back in our sweet, sweet pockets.
My bank account certainly thanks you.
Guess what, guys? I sleep bad. You want to know why? Because I don't have the perfect bed for my little messed up spine. I think I have scoliosis, but I've never been diagnosed. For my little squirrely spine, or even if you have a normal one, sleeping good is a good thing. And with Brooklyn Bedding, I'm getting the best sleep of my life. Essentially, my body feels like it's being held by an angel. It feels like someone finally loves me, and I love them back. Oh, Jared, what do you like about Brooklyn bedding?
Well, I don't know who's designing all of these other mattresses that these companies are selling, but I do know that Brooklyn Bedding has the best mattress craftsmen designing their mattresses.
Did you know there's fiberglass in like most mattresses?
I just
How
learned
about we
about
don't
that.
put fiberglass in mattresses? And thank you, Brooklyn Bedding, for not doing that. That makes me feel safe when I'm taking a little snooze.
And one of the best parts about ordering from Brooklyn Bedding,
Let me guess, you're going to bring up that you can sleep on it 120 nights, and if you don't like it, you can switch it from a different bed, blah, 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 blah,
Well,
blah.
that's
Listen,
exactly
they're the best
what I was
service in
gonna
the entire
mention.
world when it comes to sleeping. They've also got sheets. They got it all. So go to brooklynbedding.com and use code Dropouts at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. This offer, it's not available anywhere else. You can use my promo code, not Jared's, on the very last page of checkout
Also
to get
my
the
promo
discount.
code.
That's brooklynbedding.com and use my promo code Dropouts
Also
for
mine.
30% off site-wide. brooklynbedding.com, promo code Dropouts.
thank you, Brooklyn Bedding.
What story was I supposed to be saying just then? What was that? Oh, the Zen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I quit for 2 days. Me and Ryan, so Ryan had already quit. Ryan had quit 3 days before I quit, and he came into the office, or 2 days, and he said, "I'm 2 days off nicotine." And I said, "Oh man, that's actually cool." I said, "I would like to quit, but it really takes. I need to do some sort of
Yeah,
me
you
and
love
Alyssa
a
did
good
bet.
competition.
Yeah, I was like, if we can make it competition based, I could do it. And then he said, "Oh, should we do or maybe I brought it up." I was like, We'll do a challenge. Whoever does them first, loser. Whoever does them first has to shave does nicotine first, has to shave their head. Alyssa, get off your fucking computer.
Sorry, I got a Cal invite. It was distracting.
It's 1 hour. Look up.
You were on your phone doing nothing. At least I was doing
I had
work.
a text message that was important.
For what? What was the text? Exactly.
What was the text? Well, are we going to get to that after when we
can
talk
get-
about your 3 front or?
No, we're not talking about the 3 fronts, dude.
I thought you said we could talk about
We
it.
can talk about one of the fronts.
Okay, we can talk about one of the fronts.
What's the text you got?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, continue with your Zen.
So I'd made it through the first day, and then I started peppering Ryan with, "Hey, we should call a truce. Maybe a truce would be cool."
You hit him with the $100 offer.
I hit him with $100.
Yeah.
And he agreed to, if I paid him $100, I could quit. But that felt disingenuous. I was always going to just buzz my head or get a real truce out of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some sort of North and South deal type thing, Civil
Yeah.
War type stuff.
You're
An
going to reach a
armistice.
compromise.
Armistice? Is that a word? Armistice?
It
Never heard it
is a word.
before.
I don't.
Look up armistice.
I'm going to be honest.
even know how to spell
I
it.
don't know. A ceasefire, maybe.
Yeah, ceasefire. And I got him to cave, and he caved.
He called you, didn't he?
Yeah,
And he was like shouting.
He called me. And he was just saying, "Truce, truce, truce." I said, "Really?" And he said, "Yes, we have to do it." And so I immediately zenned, and it was here. And I know people. I know people think I'm exaggerating. I felt like I had the flu.
It was when you came down, because we were all kind of hanging out after that podcast or after that
Yeah.
phone call or whatever. And
We had recorded that day. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he was like, when we were all hanging out, he was like a brand new person. And then he finally lets it slip. He's like, "I've had a Zen in for the last 10 minutes. And it was a night and day difference. The person that you saw on this podcast to the person that was eating pizza with us.
I'm not kidding. It's just like Flowers for Algernon or whatever. You know, that have you ever read that book? It's the guy, maybe not Flowers for Algernon. That's a guy. That's about a kid with disabilities that gets really smart, and then he loses his really sad.
Okay.
He gets really smart because he takes these pills, but then the pills start losing efficacy, and then he goes back to.
Oh, man.
So it's the
That's
whole
really
journey. Yeah, he
depressing.
knows it's coming too. It's very sad. It's a whole thing. But I felt like the first version of him, I take the medicine, take the pill, and I'm just like, well, holy shit, this world's brand new. It was such a revitalizing thing, which isn't good to be talking about an addictive substance like this, but it's my life.
But it's funny
It's just
how
the truth.
Marley explained it, because Marley and Ben and Ryan were out at like a bar or something.
Yeah.
And Ryan just disappears for like a good 5-10 minutes or something. And that's when he calls Skyler and he's like, "Truce, truce, truce." And then Ryan just comes back to Marley and Ben, and we're like, I just took his in. Marley was so mad because he wants her to, he wants him to
And
quit.
then Marley ripped me on
That was so funny because, like,
via Instagram. Let me find it. She said,
Marley's been on the podcast a little bit before,
Yeah.
and she's really soft spoken, and like she's that way all the time, and then for her to send you this.
I had posted that day a picture of me. Jared had photoshopped it to look like I had a buzz cut, and this was right before I'd taken a Zen. So at this point, I thought the buzz bet was still on the table, and she responded to it and said, "Weak as hell, pussy ass." Y'all suck. The pussy ass is so funny.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Oh
So
yeah,
funny.
she hit him
Oh my
with
god.
pussy ass.
And then I said, "I'm so sorry." And then I said, "What if we buzz our hair as punishment?" And she said, "Yeah, you literally have to. Both of you. Couldn't last one day." Shake my head. And then the next day, I was genuinely going to apologize to Marley in person, and because here's the thing, this is why where I felt bad in all of it. Ryan had already done 2 days without nicotine, and
Yeah, you really ruined his journey.
and I don't know. I think I mean, here's the thing. I think he probably would have done nicotine anyways. But
Yeah.
I think I was definitely there to be. I was the bad guy.
You
on
were
the
a
shoulder.
catalyst. Yeah.
The devil
Yeah.
on his shoulder.
And so I felt bad about that because I think, I don't know how Ryan acts when he gets off nicotine. I'm a dick. And so if you're like living with someone and it's like that, I can only, you just have to put up with their shit for a few days. And I think she had gotten through he had been, kind of on edge. So she was pissed at me, which is fair. But I was going to apologize the next day, but I'd gotten to the office and we had a meeting right when I got in from like 10 to 12:30. It was we were doing this writer's room type thing. And then we leave it. And then me and Zach come home pretty immediately after. I had seen Marley, but I didn't, it was just really in passing. I didn't sit down and talk to her. And so the next day Ryan called me. And I was at the office at this point, and Ryan was like, "Yeah, she was upset that I was like, oh yeah, I feel bad that I did that, like that pissed Marley off." I said it was funny, but and he goes, "Oh well, she was more upset that you were what's the word?
Ignoring her."
her." And I was like, "I wasn't ignoring her," and then I had to apologize for that. Watch out, Jared.
Oh my God. Thank you, Skyler.
You're welcome.
I think I pulled my hamstring just jumping.
You can't just go upstairs and shit, then come down and grab a
You gotta
Indeed.
stretch more.
God.
liquid out your butt.
No, dude. And we're not talking about gross things like that on this podcast. Didn't you have something you wanted to do?
Yeah,
you
what were
had,
the
you
snacks
had a
in the bag
bag
or
full of
something?
things.
I have to find. Well, you guys might have to talk for like 5 minutes while I. This is the game. Let me know if you actually do want to play. I do have a different one though too. You guys are going to be on team. Excuse you. I'm talking to you and you're looking away.
He just belched right into the mic.
And I'm the one that excuse him.
I'm looking at both of you.
Well, he should excuse himself.
I was waiting for someone to say,
Bless
"Excuse
you.
you."
Bless
Yeah,
you.
bless you.
I did it. I excused you, but for the wrong reasons. Anyways, this is the
My
game.
mom used to get so mad when I was younger because I would burp and I would go, "You're not going to say bless you?" That's not what it's for.
God
Anyway.
don't bless burps.
Okay, Alyssa has a game where
So you guys are going to be blindfolded. We're going to be on teams. I'm not really going to, maybe Robbie can play. I know the food, so I can't really play.
don't trust.
You're going to be blindfolded, and you have to, without your hands, eat whatever's in the plate, and you have to describe to your teammate what it is without saying what it is, and they have to guess.
Oh, we'll dominate. Me and Zach. Robbie, get in here.
Okay, let me go.
starting to feel a little sick.
Let me go.
That's
grab-
the hangover.
Yeah, I
No,
think.
it's more of like a
Yeah, that's what that is.
a wooze.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what that is.
that's a hangover.
I like how you get to experience all this so late in life, and then it's yeah. Oh,
Robbie looks insane. Look at Robbie, Skyler. Take off your thing and look. Robbie, look at him.
what up, boy?
Mine are brown eyes, and they look a little evil.
Oof.
How do I look?
Look good, dude.
Like a bug.
I don't like.
Who had the poo poo platter?
I don't like being blindfolded. The idea of that, it's scary.
Do you remember what's your worst hangovers? Do you guys remember?
Oh, I have a few.
Oh, dude. I mean, I've told this story on the podcast before, but it was the night I got like fired from my first job in LA. I took maybe like, I lost count at 14. I think that's when I blacked out. Oh
my God.
It took 14 shots.
Fired you.
And then, well, it was a situation where I was a director's assistant, and I just didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to like freelance production. So I put in my 2 weeks, and he just got pissed at that and was like, "You can't quit. I fire you." And he like cussed me out in front of the entire set and crew and stuff. And it was our rap party that night. Everyone was buying me shots. So, but that night I blacked out, had to be put on a ventilator, and I woke up on just another PA's couch in Santa Monica. But we were
put on a ventilator.
like, it wasn't a hospital. It was our set medic's van. He just like, he had one in there, or like, it might not have been like the full like tube down the throat, but like he put me on a device that like had to help me breathe. But yeah, waking up on that couch and like, I would rather have died that night than the way that I felt that weekend.
You know how some people or people say when you're really hungover and you have sex, it kind of helps with your hangover. Have you ever heard about that?
I've not heard about that, but I think I've picked up on that from just experience. Yeah.
That's like a thing that I've felt. I think most people. I think it's the thing that me and my friends used to talk about. Day before Thanksgiving, I was in college.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Day before Thanksgiving break, me and my buddy Drew were the only people in town. We go to one bar we always used to go to, the barbecue place. What's it called?
Oh yeah, we went to Sauce House.
Sauce House. And so me and Drew
That
at
sounds
Sauce
like
House.
a dangerous place.
Oh yeah, it was the best bar in the world. I love that place. But they had the night we were there, we were the only ones in town. We knew the bartender. He said, "Hey, we're doing a deal, $5 rum and Coke pitchers." Pitchers. He put them, and he was just—I don't know if he was just doing it for us. I have no idea.
That's attempted murder.
Yeah, we had two of them apiece, and then
A piece?
Then we went out in Athens, drank all fucking night, blacked out, woke up hungover as fuck. But I had to drive home because I had to be home by like whatever the time was. So it was a 4-hour drive. I had to make it that day. I was so fucking hungover that I pulled over at the shittiest gas station I've ever seen, pulled around back, jerked off.
No way.
I have to bleep out the jerk off part, but
Yeah.
I don't think so.
jerked off. Publicly.
Did you feel better?
No.
How long did that take you?
The jerk off?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fast. 5-10 minutes.
Really?
Minutes. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Talk about an all-time low.
It was diabolical. I was sitting there, oh, fuck this.
So
I
what'd you
can't-
think about?
I think I watched porn on my phone.
It was,
That-
I could have got arrested.
was it like light outside?
9 a.m. maybe.
On Thanksgiving Day.
It was
Oh
way
my
off. It was way off a side road. There was no one there.
Imagine
there was
a
nothing going on.
Imagine a happy family on the road. Thanksgiving.
Oh no! I made sure it wasn't in a situation where none of that can happen. But it was.
You ever see those like people post a story time on TikTok or whatever, and the comments are like, "Batman couldn't have dragged this information out of me. That would have gone to my grave."
Yeah, I remember that. Did you hear that? Yeah, it was despicable.
Who wants to start?
Me and Zach will go first.
I would like my.
Both of us do.
What are we playing?
No one hit me in the nuts. This is like not food that I'm gonna
feels
find
diabolical.
disgusting, right?
See, that's what I'm afraid of.
Okay.
It's normal foods.
And I have to get him to guess what I'm
Yeah,
eating.
you eat it and then I guess.
Okay.
What do I use?
Who's on my team, Jared?
Yeah. Okay.
Did someone hit me?
No, your mic just fell.
Oh.
You look so pretty.
What?
Alyssa, help me.
You have definitely like woman eyes.
So you're gonna have to.
So Skylar's eating it currently?
Not yet.
Oh,
Smell it.
There.
that's dastardly.
Beard's getting in it.
What is it?
Okay, it's not. It's a sauce or something. It's not. I didn't get.
Alyssa, can you direct the mic in front of his face?
I don't like his
Okay.
tongue like that.
It was so sensual.
Okay, Zach. I know what this is.
What is it?
I don't need more. You hate it? Do I need to? I can't tell him.
Ranch.
No. I can't tell him what it is.
It's
right?
ranch.
You can't use the word.
I'm trying to get him to guess. No, you like this condiment, but
What?
you hate the one we have here.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
Easy. Thank you.
Wow.
Is it
Sugar-free
on me?
ketchup.
That was
a little bit.
sugar-free
Dude,
ketchup.
These eye masks are trippy.
You said normal food. Why the fuck did you bring a sauce in here?
That was
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I
to
thought
be
we were gonna
fair,
get some-
I kind of ruined the game before
close
we
your
even
eyes.
filmed the podcast.
I thought we were going back and forth.
I
Just
normally
use some of the shit in your bag. We
I
don't
normally
even-
fall asleep with an eye mask on, and this is really making me want to go to bed.
You never just like worn an eye mask?
I guess
to
if
wear
me and
one?
Zach are still going, we can go.
Is it here?
Why would we be going again?
I don't know.
It would be Jared
I
or
want
Robbie's
to try.
turn.
I want to eat it.
Robbie,
Oh,
okay,
Robbie.
Robbie's going for it, man.
Why can't I hold it?
I don't. Oh my god.
Oh,
I really hate not being able to see.
I hate seeing Robbie's big eyes.
help you put your tongue out.
Oh,
I'm gonna get you
that's disgusting.
Put your tongue out.
Just put it on his tongue.
open your mouth. There's.
Just put it in his mouth.
Can I put it in his mouth?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Okay. Open your mouth. You feel it?
Can I eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
You can't say what it is. You have to describe it.
Okay, he's smacking his lips.
He loves it.
I'm not even sure I know what it is.
Oh,
There's
great.
another one if you want it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's just getting off on
the
you
eyes.
feeding him.
Hungry.
Okay, I know what it is.
He just wanted you to. He got it before you put it in his mouth.
I know what it is. Okay, Jared.
Okay. Robbie Shovel Combs.
It's spicy.
Okay.
It's green.
Jalapenos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Nailed
What
it.
game is this?
I don't know. Okay. So are Robbie and I going again, or is it
I
going?
think do we have? It doesn't matter. Maybe Zach, our turn.
You're just eating raw jalapenos.
I don't want anything
spicy.
bad because of my stomach. Here we go.
The kind of love we made.
It's metallic.
Oh my god.
Feels like it's a voice. Why'd you say that?
What? No, because I didn't have my headphones on, but I could see your mouth moving around the mic.
Put it in his damn mouth.
Okay.
Don't put it in my mouth.
The eye mask or what?
You don't wash your hands.
Yeah.
I do wash my hands. Just tilt your head down.
Don't put it in my mouth.
Tilt your head down.
This is scary.
I know.
Just-
The
you just
anticipation.
gotta
Zach,
go
you don't know how to
like
give.
in-
Zach, you don't know how to give in to inhibition.
Here, Alyssa, just
Let
sit.
someone else take control.
Let it take control. He just punches her.
Hurry up. What's happening?
Something
It's in his mouth.
dastardly.
Is it bad? Are you not liking it, Zach? Describe what's going on, buddy.
Oh, the eyes are so weird on the mask.
It's so weird.
Skyler.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what it is.
You made that
Skyler,
noise.
your mask looks cancelable.
It's nostalgic.
It's nostalgic. Okay. How so?
You'd have it as a kid.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
You take your time eating it. You really Yep.
Cutie.
close. You really peel off those edges.
Oh, an orange.
Something you strip down.
Oh. Okay.
What I used
We're
to-
talking dairy. We're talking string cheese.
This is
Wow.
String, this is string cheese, brother.
That's impressive.
I want to try one more food.
You want the rest of my string cheese?
No, I hate string cheese.
How do you hate string cheese?
I don't like cold cheese.
You don't like fun. You don't like warm donuts.
Okay, my mouth's open.
Let me help him out.
Wait, okay. I'm just feeling where the plate is.
What is it?
Oh.
What was it? I don't even know what it is.
I don't like the texture. Okay, Robbie.
Yeah.
It's
One more time.
Oh, you need help, Jer?
yeah, please. Oh,
Is it
I
bad?
don't like the texture. Okay, it's very sweet.
Ooh.
It's a little mushy. It's got like it feels like baby little seedlings of chunks in it.
Oh.
Yogurt?
Huh?
Yogurt?
No, it's not yogurt. Like sweet. Kind of.
Oh, applesauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good job, Rob. All right, let's do one more. Don't make anything bad, Alyssa. Give me something yummy, please.
Get your head
No,
down.
get it closer.
This is-
Wait, what is this? Is it?
Well, you're
Oh,
It's the mouse.
it's Millie.
oh wait, hold on. Keep the plate there.
She's like a dog.
This is like how Lady May eats.
God, what? God damn, that's good, boy. Okay.
Come on, chew it up. You got this.
All right, Zach. Anderson hates it.
It's a Cheeto.
That's exactly what that back. Bring that plate back.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's exact. I am good at what I do.
You can like smell it from here.
You can smell it. You can hear the crunch.
Gosh,
good-
You want to go one more time?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
do you
a
wanna go?
Cheeto.
It's your turn.
Can I have a
Yeah.
Cheeto?
my tongue's been all over my.
No, I don't want a Cheeto.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
want
that's
Cheeto.
the fucking bubonic plague Cheetos over there.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
and all you motherfuckers that said so eat or not is good, you all lie.
They said what is not as good?
Eat or not.
Oh
Eater
yeah,
Not's
the
not
show.
as good as what?
People said it was.
They
Good.
don't like it.
Let's talk about it on the after school special.
Hold on, Rob. You want to take a whiff first?
Yeah.
No, you got to
I can't wait to watch this back when I edit.
I don't like it.
That's a diabolical laugh, Alyssa.
he says everything in his fucking mouth. He's literally a cartoon character. I love him.
It's sweet and salty.
Sweet.
Oh no, I mean it's like it's just salty. It's salty and vinegar.
Is it salt and vinegar chips?
Nope.
You want another background?
Wait, okay. So it's salty.
No, it's salty and vinegar flavored.
Why is he drunk?
I don't like not seeing.
Is it crunchy?
It's crunchy.
Is it a chip?
It comes in a jar.
Comes in a jar.
It's not that crunchy, Robbie.
It can be crunchy. A good one is crunchy.
Okay, I can hear someone munching.
No, don't
That's
get
Cheeto
distracted.
Threw that one. Sorry for the listener.
Come on, hey, Jared, it's green.
An olive?
Close, same family.
Same family.
No, they're not.
They come in jars.
Okay, it's green. It's salty. A pickle?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
thank God you did not give me the pickles. We would have seen him vomit.
You want the rest of that?
Situation.
Good job, guys. You guys did really well
Probably
today at work.
good.
You guys really did well today at work.
I tried. It wasn't really going how I was expecting it to go, but
It tastes a little old.
Yeah, there's no
It
crunch
probably
to it.
is.
A good pickle has a.
It's got the crunch.
At the, because Rosie came by yesterday and she was like, oh, I'm going to clean out the fridge because there's a bunch of stuff that's expired. And she might have missed a few things because there was one thing in there that expired in 2023. Top shelf, front and center. I was
What
like,
was it?
It was like Athletic Greens
Oh.
from
That
like
was
an
mine, I
old
think.
sponsorship.
I got those pickles from the cabinet.
They were just in the cabinet?
Have they been opened?
No,
Do pickles need to be refrigerated?
After
I
opened them.
refrigerate it right
You
there.
don't have to refrigerate anything that has vinegar in it.
I have some questions girls are too afraid to ask guys if you want to
Yeah, let's do
some of
those.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be good to get Robbie's input on this
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
Our dog.
So this is some questions girls are too afraid to ask guys.
Where'd you get these?
Some of them are my questions. Some of them are the internet's questions. Some of them are friends.
We are
So-
not bullying Alyssa.
Yeah. The first one is
Sorry.
why do guys always keep their hands in their pants and hold it there?
I love it.
Because it's warm.
Yeah, it's
That's
warm.
freedom. That's like fucking bears hibernating. God, it's nice.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
Also,
yes.
what else do you do with your hands?
Stick them in your
Besides-
pants?
Well, God, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about pockets?
No,
No, 'cause pockets
it's
are
an awkward
warm.
Body
this is,
warm.
This is when you're sitting. This
Yeah.
is natural.
It's very centered.
It's like nature's
warm.
campfire. Like that.
You talking about in the pants? Or
Yeah.
over? Yeah. When I'm laying there to watch a movie, I'll just slide my hand. Oh my God, meet me halfway.
Are you on your meat?
I do pubiscus area. Is that what it's called? And then I'll just kind of rest like this. So sometimes it'll be on it, sometimes not, just kind of depending on the way the wind's blowing.
Do sometimes you'll glaze your pinky down to unstick your balls from your thigh?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I'll do one of these. Pick and flick.
Pick and flick.
What'd
Get
you
out of
flick
here.
off?
You can't flick down there. That's a little dangerous. You're playing.
dude.
That's Mission Impossible
what?
down there.
Yeah, I love it. That's why, because we enjoy things in life.
It's not really like the warmth is a better answer than just
No, it's just
No, it's
also
like
just-
it's
and here's the
comforting.
thing: it's not sexual.
No,
it's
not
not
at
like
all.
oh, I'm gonna put my hands on here. They're gonna start masturbating. None of that.
Yeah.
It's like no, this is just so nice.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't think it's sexual, but it's kind of like you're just.
You could do it, but I'd be worried that thing would try to bite at your fingers.
But like, but like you know,
Venus
you know
flytrap.
how people crawl into like the fetal position to like comfort themselves, like self-soothe. You know,
That's what
kind
that
of
is.
it's kind of like self-soothing a little bit. It's just like you put them there, you're protecting the most like
Cool.
not cool, just like one of the most important parts of your body, and so then you
Some
just
say
feel
the most
safe.
important, more important than the heart.
More important.
Do you wash your hands after?
No, probably
My
not.
wiener, it's not dirty.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do. I do.
People act
I'd
like
be the
this is
only
like
one that
people,
knows that.
People are like, oh, you peed. It's so dirty. It's like
It's been protected.
it's been
all day.
protected all day.
Yeah, that's actually probably the cleanest part of my body.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just because you have a stinky, disgusting vagina, don't take it out on our penises.
yeah. Her nickname we call her around the office Discharge.
Oh,
No, you don't.
I'm just kidding. Never thought about that till just. Now. I like
Okay.
it though. It'll
we call
stick.
Lady Maid.
Yeah, Lady May discharges all over the fucking place.
So do you know how in movies when guys do their business, they always use lotion and tissues, and that's like a staple or stereotype? Is that actually true, or is that just a movie thing? Do you guys use lotion and tissues?
What's going on here?
This is getting a little personal.
It's a preference.
Tissues.
it's a preference.
tissues.
question.
Tissue. What are we doing with tissues? You know,
We're not doing tissues.
tissues. Because here's the thing: if you gotta get done, if you have to wipe, let's say you do a wipe of the head, some of the tissue will just break off and then be stuck to the head. And then you what? Then I gotta go in with water and.
Then you actually have to wash your thing.
What about you?
Don't like thinking that about you guys. Oh, Jared's got a weird wiener.
I have a perfectly normal wiener.
You
Thank
look
very
like you have a
much.
weird one. And that's the only thing I can think of.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever used lotion.
Dry the whole time.
Dry the whole time.
ugh, dude. There's a lot of things I got to say.
I'm probably more in that camp.
Yeah.
If I saw you having an orgasm, I think I'd kill myself.
Yeah, I'd feel the same way about you.
But I know
You're
you
not
got some type
special.
of weird face.
I don't have a weird face.
Oh,
Also, like,
show me your O face.
I think we just saw your O face.
Yeah, no, I was doing yours. Show me yours.
I legitimately, I wish I had an O face. Actually, hold on.
This is what I imagine. It's like your eyes come out a little bit, and then have you ever seen Alien?
Yeah.
Like your teeth, like.
My second row of teeth just kind of protrude.
Well, no,
and
your
I go,
first. No, your first row. Maybe it's not Alien. It's almost like your teeth, like it's like your lips recede back past your gums, and then your teeth come out.
You
and
might
you're-
be thinking of it, like when he goes to like.
I'm thinking of you.
Okay.
Walked right into that one.
Do you guys care if girls shave?
shave what? Everything?
Like down below?
Do I
Everything
care?
or down below?
I'll be honest. I like.
Like, does it bother you if you're like, you know, sexual with a girl and then realize that she hasn't shaven or whatever?
Armpit hair freaks me out more than
Yeah,
a bush
I was
one.
I was gonna say that.
Bushes don't bother me unless it's like if it's like crazy. Now if we're
If
if we're going crazy, that's crazy.
If it's the rainforest down there, you know.
but it doesn't. Yeah, I think whatever they want to do, I don't care.
Ecosystem.
You know what it is for me personally? It's like I keep myself maintained, you know, and then like sometimes it gets a little crazy down there.
Oh,
What?
you gross, dude. Just thinking of you with your big old bush.
I don't have a big old bush. I keep
Dude,
that-
you
I
bush.
keep it maintained for the most
Oh,
part.
you come like
don't-
an
you
extra
don't go
fresh.
full clean
fresh-
shaven.
No. That's the thing. Like I would only expect somebody that I'm trying to court to like maintain as much as I
but you got the
maintain.
hairiest butt.
So I don't have a hairy butt.
Oh,
I have a hairy like lower back though. I do shave that.
That makes it worse. That was like I used to. I don't do it anymore. Mine's not even bad. I don't think. There might be like a little bit down there, but that was my biggest. When I was in middle school and stuff, that used to stress me out. So I used to get so self-conscious about it.
The hairy lower back.
'cause like, oh my God,
you
I got
had
hair.
that in middle school or high school?
Yeah, it was like that was like one of the places like I really started. facial hair. It
Yeah.
was like my lower back had
No way.
and it's not bad. It's literally just a little bit, but I would just
Yeah.
always be so like, God, fuck, they're gonna make fun of me for this. I don't even know what you would say. Hairy back,
Yeah, it doesn't. I didn't start growing hair there until like this past year.
The bush talk though, I will say the one thing that traumatized me at an early age, I remember being 6 or 7 at the Piggly Wiggly in my hometown. And this guy, I don't think he was homeless because most people there are homeless. They just don't live in proper homes. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
But he lifted his shirt up. He was stretching. He had long hair. I remember him to this day. He was tan, dirty, kind of a little bit. But he lifted his arms up, and his like from where his belly button down.
The happy trail.
It wasn't a happy trail. It was the fucking evergreen. It was the biggest bush I've ever seen in my entire. It was like overcoming his pants.
No way.
It was insane. I was just like, oh, fuck. Just because I think the smells would be tremendous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The sweat that gets trapped in there.
Oh, dastardly.
All right.
Looked a lot like you.
What's the next question?
Okay,
Which one of these? Which one of the ones you've written?
I don't know. I wrote them so long ago.
You want to know how he jack off?
No, I didn't.
That's wild.
No.
Skyler
do you-
jacked off behind a family's home. What was it?
A family home, like a family
Okay.
dollar.
Do guys ever feel insecure about their bodies in general and like during sex?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's such a broad question.
Okay, I'll
Just
ask
'cause, like,
another one then.
I don't think that's all encompassing of all men.
Okay, what's a man's so when a girl takes off her bra at the end of the day or like undoes her lashes, it's like the best feeling in the world. Like you're like, oh, I get to relax, like let them all loose. What's the man's equivalent?
Take a huge dump.
That's a good one.
Getting naked?
I like putting on basketball shorts.
Yeah.
With a shirt off and then going in bed.
I like the fleece shorts, and you actually put me onto those because I always used to be a big hater of them.
Yeah.
They're the most comfortable things in the world. They really
Why
are.
were you
Like
such a
the
hater?
Nike fleece shorts.
Yeah, but just them, any of them in general.
yeah.
Who put
Yeah.
you on to?
Zach did because he used to wear them all the time, and I just thought it's got to be hot and.
I just
sweaty.
prefer not to see the outline of a pecker.
That's fair.
And the fleece
think
really
that-
helps with that.
You think so?
I really think so.
But yeah, the fleece is so comfortable.
Silky shorts.
And also, this is a thing that I've switched to later in my life. Like since I've been out here, I was always a boxer guy,
Briefs.
and now I'm a briefs guy.
I love briefs.
You're
and
welcome.
it's just a completely different experience.
And you're
You
welcome.
can never go back.
Night and day. Night and day.
My taking off
don't know
the
if you did that.
bra thing. When you take off do you ever like take off your hat and then just like rub your hair? Like just really just get in there and kind of like give yourself a scalp massage.
No,
Okay.
but I get
Just
I
me.
get what you're saying.
we don't.
That is one of the best feelings in the world.
I like what really helps me go to bed. It's not like taking a bra off, but I rub my feet together.
like a cricket?
Yeah,
I get like
everybody does that.
No.
You fall asleep.
What?
I do this too. Yeah, I
You do that too, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, dude. I used to
Every night. I think it's restless leg syndrome. You're
Yeah,
like this.
I lay there and I just rub them, and God, it's so fucking nice.
God, look
it
at
feels like there's someone near you.
But then,
You're
and, then
playing
and then
footsie.
when you realize who's near you, it's the person you trust the most, yourself.
The person you love the most.
See, when I get into bed, like finding the cold sheets with your legs, like because I sleep on my side and then swing my like leg over so it's bent like that.
Oh,
you
dude.
know?
Oh my
hold
God,
on.
really?
Yeah.
That's what girls do.
I sleep in like that.
Damn, boy.
that full book.
God damn, boy.
But like that leg that's bent when I swing it up and I swing it through the bed to find the cold sheets. Oh,
Is there nothing better than when there's two things I love more than anything? When it's like a hot day and you're laying in bed, hot night, you're laying in bed and you're kind of restless, but you said, oh, I know what to do. And you flip that fucking pillow,
Oh,
hit
yeah.
that cool side, or when it's warm or when it's cold out and you've been sitting on top of the bed, maybe with a blanket,
Yes.
watching a movie, and then you get to crack those motherfuckers back and get in it.
Yeah,
and
you
then
like
just,
preheated the
Oh
oven.
boy, give me all that. I love that.
I woke up sideways yesterday. Huh? I woke up horizontal. I woke up,
Like on your bed.
yeah, this way.
Hell yeah, boy.
I went.
Did you get undressed last night or did you stay clothed?
No, I
You're wearing like the same thing, aren't you?
Yeah, basically.
Different shirt.
I did really think that was the same exact outfit, which I think
it's
it
the
is.
same pants.
Besides just the shirt.
There's an article, 15 days or 15 years, jeans have the same amount of bacteria on them, so let it ride.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like the boots look lately. It's been good for you.
Why is that?
I just like them. It's a good style.
Why is it good for me?
'Cause it looks
Classy.
good.
Looks good.
Why?
Are you trying? Are you wanting a fight? Or are you not going to accept a compliment? What's going on
I
here?
don't know.
I'm curious why too.
It's just a good look.
What's your problem?
I'm wondering.
It's a good look. What do you mean?
What about it?
What about it? So
I
good,
fucking
dude?
hate. I don't like you, and I fucking hate him.
That is my favorite thing. I like to ask. I like to question everything.
This one was on like a Reddit thing where a bunch of girls wanted to know.
Well, what was the
Does
question?
it sink or does it float when you go swimming?
Your
Swimming.
wiener?
Yeah.
It's. I'm wearing like compression shorts.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
gotta understand, we don't understand that.
Yes,
we
you
don't
do.
know.
I'll show you.
It
Come
kind
down
of
to here.
it doesn't like float like
It
a
goes
pool
like this.
floaty, but it flows with the current of the water.
That's what we want to know. What's it doing?
It's Avatar, the way of the water down
slow
there.
motion.
I think they're wondering if you're in a bathtub alone on your back, does the head of it come up or not?
Oh yeah, it'll
Oh my
breach.
God. Why you say it like that?
It'll breach. Now I'm trying to think back to the last time I was in a bathtub
Yeah.
naked.
I haven't
Who are
taken
you
a
with?
bath in years.
Same.
I
Nice.
think
I don't
that
like that.
I bet you think they're gross, huh, Robbie?
Yeah, and the water doesn't stay warm, and I get bored.
Yeah.
I do get bored too. You have to shower before you take the bath though.
I know the last time I took a bath, and it was in Vegas when we went to Power Slap, and I was obliterated that night. And I got the spins, and so I tried going into the shower to shower it off, and then that didn't work. So I just ran a hot bath, and I laid in there for like an hour.
Was that right before we flew off?
Yeah, I didn't sleep at all.
Yeah, that was y'all's. Y'all two fucked me that night. I was ready to go to bed hours before that. No, one more drink, Skyler. Just showed up in boots
All right.
and ruined your black tie affair.
Sing us out into the after school special.
The last one to know.
The last one to show.
I was the last one you thought you'd see there.
All right, bye guys.
I don't like when
Hit
you
the
extend
outro.
it. You always don't go, hey, see there. You know what I mean? Just there. You don't have to.
I saw the surprise.
That look in your eyes. That's what you do. I don't like it.
Fair.